the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
And so, that was how the great detective solved the mystery of the missing painting.
Oh, thank you, yes, thank you.
Now, I promise you I'll read you one story, and I have. But I really must get on now and write some letters. Now, where's my pen?
Oh, that was an exciting story, wasn't it, Zippy? I do like a mystery. Yes, I liked it as well. I think I could be a great detective. Yes, I could be Detective Zippy.
Oh, yes, and I could be the one who helps you. We could solve great mysteries, Zippy.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, I'd solve them, of course. You just help.
Oh, yes.
Well, perhaps you could solve a little mystery for me. I seem to have lost my pen.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh, Geoffrey, can I borrow your pen again, please, just for a moment?
Oh, sorry, Bungle, I can't find it.
Well, isn't it on the table?
No.
Well, look under the table, then.
Under the table. No, it's not there either.
Oh.
Yeah, that's very odd. Well, perhaps I left it in the kitchen. Come on, let's go and have a look.
It's rather a mystery.
He's probably put it down somewhere and forgotten where.
Yeah. Or someone has taken it.
Taken it? Who would do that? That's silly.
Silly? No, it's not. It's a mystery, George. And Detective Zippy is going to solve it. This could be my first big case. Detective Zippy and the missing pen.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Can I help? What do we do first?
Oh, well, we dress up in other clothes. Yes, that's what we do. We disguise ourselves so people won't know it's us.
Oh, goody. Oh, I knew this was going to be fun. That looks good, Zippy.
George, here they come. They'll never know us in these disguises. Yes.
Well, it's very odd, Bungle. I mean, I had the pen earlier.
I know you did.
What's going on here?
We are in disguise. I bet you didn't recognize us.
Oh, no. George, is it?
There you are, George. I said they wouldn't know it was us.
Good gracious, that's Zippy.
Well, why are you wearing those things?
Because, Bunglebods, we are detectives and we are investigating Geoffrey's case.
But Geoffrey hasn't got a case.
No, Bungle. Investigating his case means we're trying to find out what happened to the missing pen. It's a mystery.
I see, so that's why you're in disguise.
Yes, so that people won't recognize us and we can track down who took the pen.
It was ever so easy. We just got some wool and string and some old glasses.
Oh, I see.
But don't tell everybody, George. They'll all be doing it.
Now then, great detectives, have you found any clues yet?
Clues? What are clues?
Well, they're the things that help you to solve the mystery, George. You know, things like fingerprints, marks left behind by the thief.
Or someone saying they saw who took it.
Oh, yes, well, we've only just started. But as you two are here, did you see who took the pen?
No.
Oh, dear. Now we haven't got a clue, Zippy.
No.
Come on, you mustn't give up now, you know. Look, why don't you ask us some more questions?
Yeah, what? Oh, yes, of course.
Well, what sort of question?
Well, like, when did you last see the pen?
Ah, Yes, I was just going to ask that very question. I shall now start to question you as a detective.
Right, off you go then.
Mr. Jeffrey, when did you last see the pen?
When did... Oh, I remember now. When I got up this morning, I went into your bedroom and I asked Bungle for the pen back because you borrowed it last night.
Oh, it is my turn now. Mr. Bungle, when did you last see the pen?
Oh, when I got up this morning.
There you are. I've solved the case.
You
Have?
Yes, it went missing in the bedroom.
So?
So we must search
Search?
the bedroom.
Ooh, what a good idea. Ooh, what a bad idea. We haven't found it.
Yes, and look at the bedroom. It's a real mess.
Yeah, well, we might have found it.
Yes, but we didn't, did we, Zippy?
But that's because we didn't have a magnifying glass.
A what?
A magnifying glass. Oh, detectives always have a magnifying glass, don't they, Jeffrey?
Well, sometimes, Zippy, yeah.
Well, we haven't got one. What does it do?
Oh, it makes things look bigger. Yeah. I know. We can borrow Jeffrey's.
Oh, can you?
Oh, yes, Jeffy. Then we'll be able to find the clues.
Well, I don't really think you should be playing with that.
Oh, please, Jeffrey.
Well, it's not for playing with, George. No, I don't think that's a very good idea.
Jeffrey.
Oh, all right, George. I'll go and get it. But listen, promise me you won't break it, right?
Oh, goody.
Just as I thought.
What?
Jeffrey did it.
Did what?
Took the pen.
Oh, you mean he's a suspect?
No, I just mean I think he took the pen.
But that's what a suspect is, Zippy. Jeffrey's a suspect because you think he's the one who took it.
Ah, yes, that's what I was going to say, yes. Jeffrey is a suspect.
Suspect.
But why do you think he's such a step?
A suspect, George.
Yes, one of those. Yes, well, why?
Well, he didn't want us to have the magnifying glass.
You're right, he didn't.
So?
He's afraid we'll find a clue that will lead to him as the suspect.
Suspect, Zippy. Oh, that's silly.
Well, why?
Because Jeffrey's the one looking for the pen. He's the one who lost it.
Oh, yes.
Silly Zippy.
You watch it, Bungle Bonds. Jeffrey did it. You mark my words.
Right, here we are. But be very careful with it, please, Zippy.
Oh, yes. Thank you, yes. Now we can find some real clues. Yeah. It's horrible. It's horrible.
What is?
A great big furry thing.
That's my hand, Zippy.
Zippy, you're looking through the magnifying glass. That makes everything look bigger.
What? Yeah. Well, I knew that, yes.
Oh, this is hopeless. And we're no nearer finding the pen.
Crumbs!
What is it?
Crumbs!
Yes, Zippy, but what is it?
Crumbs! Lots of crumbs!
So they are in Bungle's bed. Oh, that's a mystery.
Yes,
It can mean only one thing.
What's that?
Uncle's had biscuits in bed.
Bungle.
And here they are.
And they're mine.
I'm sorry, Zippy. I was going to ask you, but I forgot.
Just a minute, this isn't helping us to find the missing pen, is it?
No. Now, are you sure you left it in here?
Well, yes. Well, no, not really.
I said it was him.
Quiet, Zippy.
You know, now you mention it, George, I'm sure I took the pen downstairs.
Then let's go and look. Oh, nothing.
This is hopeless.
As it was much easier in the story, those detectives solved the mystery quickly.
Well, never mind. I expect it'll turn up somewhere. Well, I can't write my letters now, can I?
No, so you may as well tell us another story.
Oh, yes, go on, Geoffrey.
Oh, all right then.
Oh, God. It's there! It's there! We found it!
It's your pen, Geoffrey.
You might have put it down when you read the story and then put the book on top of it.
Yes, of course.
Oh, there you are. I said he did it.
Did what, Zippy?
Zippy said you were a suspect.
And he was right.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I suppose he was. Well done, a real detective.
Oh, first the biscuits, and now this. 2 cases in one day. How do I do it? I'm so clever.
Well, the story's about someone who's very clever, but this time it was a clever parrot. It was the day that Mr. Snoozer went to work for the very last time. You see, it was the day that he was retiring from Get-Up's alarm clock factory. Mr. Get-Up, the boss, gave Mr. Snoozer a gold alarm clock as a leaving present. And something else, a talking parrot. Just so that you won't be lonely, he said. It'll be very quiet after all the noise in the factory. Well, Mr. Snoozer had been looking forward to some peace and quiet, but he thanked Mr. Get-Up and took the clock and the parrot home. Now, what shall I call you? He said to the parrot as he took the cloth off the cage.
Squawk!
Shrieked the parrot.
Shiver me timbers, strike a light. It's a lovely day. Give me a nut.
My goodness, you're a chatterbox, said Mr. Snoozer. Oh, that's what I'll call you, Chatterbox. Chatterbox whistled like a lot of policemen and screamed,
Get him, I'll arrest you. Come along quietly.
oh dear, said Mr. Snoozer. I don't think I'm going to get much peace and quiet. I've had enough of your chatter. And he put the cloth over Chatterbox's cage to stop him chattering, and he went outside into the back garden to dig up some potatoes. A few moments later, someone came tiptoeing up to the window. It was Bad Burglar Brian and his nephew, Naughty Nigel. They'd seen Mr. Snoozer digging in his back garden, and they'd come to steal his gold alarm clock. Bad Brian opened the window. A gust of wind whooshed in and blew the cloth off the cage.
Squawk!
Screeched Chatterbox.
I arrest you. Get him. Come along quietly.
Bad Brian grabbed hold of Naughty Nigel. Look out, it's the police. Run for it. Come on, let's go. And off they went, leaving behind Mr. Snoozer's gold alarm clock and their bag of stolen goods. The noise made Mr. Snoozer come back into the room. He saw the open window and the bag and his clock. He heard Chatterbox.
Get him. Follow that man. Naughty.
And then Mr. Snoozer knew just what had happened. Chatterbox had saved his gold alarm clock. Well done, PC Parrot, he said.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Right, well, that's your story. If you'll excuse me, I must write my letters now.
Oh, can I borrow the pen afterwards, please, Geoffrey?
Yes, of course you can, Bungle. Now then, where's my writing pad? What's funny? I'm sure I left it here this morning.
Yes, I saw it. But where? Perhaps it's in the kitchen.
You mean it's missing?
Another mystery. This looks like another case for Detective Zippy.
Oh, yes, George. 3 cases in one day. Still, I expect I can manage.
I'm sure you can, Zippy.
It's all right. I found it. It was behind the biscuit tin.
Well, thank goodness for that. Another mystery solved. Well, it's time for us to go now. See you again soon, I hope. Take very good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, I'm glad we solved that.